How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're going to be going over Bounty Hunter team, Aurra Sing lead, for the challenge to your pit raid for Phase 2 and Phase 3. So I did relegate my Aurra Sing just because I just wanted to, I guess. So she does a lot of cool things, and I hope you guys like the damage that she gets to put out. So this team does a really good job on capitalizing on that defense penetration, stacked on defense penetration that I talked about in the video I made about a week and a half ago. So the defense penetration with Kuiil and Greef and the penetration built within the kits of these characters really shines, I think, when the Rancor is toppled. So, but in this video we'll be going over mods, turn order, and what this team looks like with and without Kuiil, as well as how to properly use Aurra Sing underneath Kuiil, because some of you that might be using this team might be losing out on a lot of damage over a very, very simple mistake. So, and I'll point that out later in the video. But the turn order for this team is going to be Kuiil going first. Then you're going to want Greef going second because he needs to take out the door. Bossk goes third, and it's very important for Jango to go fourth. You'll see why. And then Aurra's going to be your last character. But the only thing I did differently in terms of modding was for Kuiil, I modded him with more offense. I gave him offense primary on the triangle and his cross, mainly just because survivability is a joke in this raid. So, and since he shares 40% of his offense with the rest of the team, I figured might as well give him more offense. You know, it's not going to hurt anybody except the Rancor. So. But yeah, so I think this is going to be a great option for P2 and P3. So it's a pretty easy team to use, and you'll be able to squeak out about 5 to 6%, I think, per run. You might want to back out a couple times just to make sure you're getting those high numbers consistently. So our first clip we're going to show is going to be without Kuiil. That way you guys can compare. And I'll have the numbers up on the screen in terms of like what Aurra Sing's doing per sniper rifle shot and kind of what the team does overall percentage-wise during the topple phase. So Greef's going to go first because we don't have Kuiil. Take out the door. Everybody gets their buffs. And then we start wailing on the Rancor. So unfortunately, since we had the 5th Bounty Hunter, the contract gets completed. And Jango Fett doesn't get the double tap on his missile. In the next clip, you'll see what I'm talking about. So the first hit Aurra Sing did was 347. It's pretty respectable. It's not bad. It's pretty good damage. And then Boba Fett, doesn't double tap all the time in this basic, so you got a little bit of RNG there. But our second hit, 307. Not bad. So let's see, what was that damage? So we did about 4.64% during the topple phase. So, it's okay. But then once we put Kuiil in there, you guys are going to notice a big difference. Especially with Aurra. So, now we got Kuiil. Kuiil's going to go first. Greef takes out the door. And because we don't have that 5th bounty hunter, the contract doesn't get completed right away with Bossk. So, if you notice, the contract's at 90%. So Jango gets to use his missile right now, and then when the contract gets completed again, everyone's cooldowns get reset, so he gets to use his missile again on his next turn, which is kind of cool. Alright, so right here, Mechanic Savvy. Everyone's got this little buff with Kuiil's face on it. So just to remind you guys, this is an additional 40% crit damage and defense penetration, as well as 20% crit chance. You get it for 2 turns. So the reason you don't want to use Hustle is because if you use Hustle, you're consuming that first turn. You'll get a big hit for the first one, but your second hit's going to be like trash. It's going to be so much smaller compared to your first hit. And then when she gets called to assist, she doesn't have Mechanic Savvy, so she's not going to be doing as much damage on her basic. So in this video right here, we're just going to be doing sniper shots. So we got 448k, I think that's what it said. So already huge improvement. That's already 100k with Kuiil now. So, and Jango Fett gets to use his rocket again. And again, just go straight with the sniper rifle. 446, so very consistent. Those numbers are very tight together. And then overall damage, we did 5.45%. So already an improvement just with Kuiil being there. And then this clip, I'll show you guys what it looks like with Kuiil and if you're using Hustle. Because, like I said, your first hit is going to be amazing. It's going to be the biggest hit ever, but you're going to see a big drop off in damage. So the team does their thing, and Aurra gets to go. 478. So we used Hustle, and for those of you who aren't familiar, Hustle gives her a bonus turn. It doesn't give her turn meter, so it gives her a bonus turn, so she can kind of work her way around the Rancor mechanics. And it gives her, like, I forget, I think it's offense up, crit chance, or crit damage up, something like that. But her next hit does 35% more damage. That's basically the whole point of Hustle. So now we lost Mechanic Savvy. She's not going to be hitting as hard when she gets called to assist. And then her second hit, you're going to see it's a lot less. So right here, 343. You know, that's a pretty big difference right there. And then we didn't even hit that 5.45% like we did our last run. All right, and this is just the full run just to close it out. But the best scenario here, and you guys might want to back out a couple times in case the Rancor's, you know, being a bit of a problem, but you kind of want Bossk to get eaten. He's kind of the least useful character on the team after the topple, because Kuiil's sharing his stats with everybody. Aurra Sing and Jango are your 2 damage dealers, and then Greef can still kind of cleanse, as well as call people to assist. So, but yeah, so we're already pretty much well over that 5.45% now. So here we'll use Hustle just because at this point, you know, might as well. We're all dead anyway, so. But yeah, no, I think this team's gonna work out pretty well. I think it's not too complicated. It's unfortunate that you can't survive for another door phase. That'd be really nice. But yep. And Jango gets to finish it off with the last hit. So not bad. I'm pretty happy with it. So we got 2.3 million. Aurra Sing doing crazy damage, and Jango Fett also doing crazy damage as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions or ideas or any more feedback, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. You guys have been really good about the comments so far. I love seeing that stuff. And if you guys have any ideas on stuff you want me to test out, or you know, maybe there's something I'm missing, please feel free to let me know. And until the next video, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.